Hey everyone, this is Coffee. Coffee! With Soul. This is where I chat and hang out, and I'm gonna try to make this one short for a change. And in my efforts to actually do that, I just didn't really look up stuff to talk about. There's some things on my mind, and I'll share my thoughts, etc., 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 before I get into video games and other stuff. Speaking of, I did progress a little bit more on No Man's Sky. I managed to be able to fly around and not crash, and wander around places. And then I discovered that there isn't so much, or at least at least as of right now, I haven't so much found anything in terms of combat or survival in the sense that I need to do a lot of defending myself. Maybe it's because of the difficulty that I chose, but I kind of had it in mind that I wanted to give myself an experience where I'm exploring, I'm trying to survive, and eventually I would sort of build myself up to where I'm okay, as in okay, let me make a cool little base, right? And then I got turrets that launch things and whatever. And they smite my enemies, right? Or they crush invaders, that sort of thing. And I haven't gotten to that experience yet. I don't know if that's even going to be a thing. Chat, you can spoil me on that, because that is kind of that is kind of critical to what I kind of look for in those sorts of games. Or if you guys are familiar with games that are like that. Because I think of games, not 3D games. It's like a top-down strategy sort of game called RimWorld. Maybe I'll play something like that on stream because I could play that for freaking hours, or days. It's such a fun game, but it feels so slow, and I have no idea if it's any entertaining at all. But it's a lot of fun. But today I think I'm going to jump back into WoW. I'm going to get on the PTR because after hearing some of the stuff about being able to solo content and things like that, I want to see for myself and see, is it, that soloable? So I'm going to, so I'm on the PTR right now. I'm going to check out Tomb of Sargeras. I'm going to check out Antorus and see how those feel. I think those are the ones that have the biggest changes that affect me as a tank and my ability to solo stuff, because Nighthold, I think I could do that. I think Illidan was a problem, but I'm more concerned about Tomb of Sargeras and the other place that I already forgot. I'll probably go to Tomb of Sargeras first because I think that one's going to be a little bit easier, because all I have to worry about is Avatar and kill Jaden. And Taurus, I got to do a lot more. I'm gonna have to kind of relearn how to do the ENR fight, and how to do that solo and all that stuff. But anyway, let's say hi to folks at home and on and elsewhere. What's up to Jalzan? You get a point. What up, dude? What's up to Degrissimer? What's up to Zanil? What's up to Justin Classic? What is up to 619 Cash Man? And what's up to Lo-Fi? I said what's up to Zanil, and of course, what's up to all of the beautiful digital smiling faces who will be joining us at some point today. You started streaming. Yay! Jalsons is streaming. Not to take the wind out of your sails, but after the whole Twitch thing that happened yesterday, is that the best move to make? To do it on Twitch? Or are you doing it on YouTube? Maybe you do it on YouTube. I don't know. Actually, no. You're doing it on Twitch, because I already saw some of your I already saw some of your notifications. What am I talking about? Menard on the Discord was asking, hey, should you just go over to YouTube? And at the moment, the answer is still kind of, I don't know, because as much as, despite everything that's going on over in Twitch, I got to ask myself, is that, is it enough for me to want to move? And as someone who streams to a pretty small audience, I asked myself, okay, is that really a big deal? Is it a big deal for me to move over to that? Because I did some, I had, before when I started streaming, I did kind of this weird thing where I would stream on YouTube for a little bit, And then I'll be like, all right, cool. It's been half an hour. I'm going to go over to Twitch. And then there goes like 3/4 of the viewers. And that wouldn't work out so great. And then that's kind of how it's been. I never stream to a very large audience. Sometimes I'll get like a random raid and things like that, like, which is, woo. Hi, Firsan. Sometimes I would get those, but is that really worth it? And I think the most important thing is to ask you folks, how do you guys feel about that? And I'm conscious of your guys' investments into Twitch and into the channel and what we've created here. Some folks are, I'm sure some folks are going to be like, dude, you know what? Do what you want. Do what you think is best. And my internal reply is that doesn't fucking help. At all. It'd be so nice to be able to like just mind read and be like, all right, let's find out like what these people want and then figure it out. See, Jalzan, it's up to you, man. What does the crab say? Don't worry, I'm not investing. See, I think that's the most honest answer. Hi, Crab. I hope you're doing well, dude. Not playing WoW, but I still like listening to you on the YouTubes. Thank you. By the way, there's a video that I put out a little while ago. I talk about time walking and my hopes for that. I noticed over the past couple of weeks that I've been trying to take some of the negativity by the horns, or at least talking about like some of this. Some of the more controversial news and trying to take that on, and it seems clear that it's not the best move to make. At least the way that I've been trying to take some of that stuff on. I'm not reading the room when it comes to trying to understand like what the larger audience is looking for. People look at those subjects and they want to bitch about it. They don't want to be challenged. Which is a shame. They don't want to consider. They don't want to consider what's going on, which is a weird assumption or a weird position to have, because this whole thing started with the Blizzard lawsuits, employees feeling like they're being pushed down, but the fans are like, no, just shut up, make the game the way that we want to. Keep those things. It's a very Pikachu face moment where, fans are like, hey, do this. And Blizzard's like, yeah, we're doing it. We feel empowered. And then the same fans are like, no, you're not doing the right thing. We didn't ask for that. So I'm going to try to not sidestep it. You can't ignore stuff like this that's going on. But I think I'll just present, these things that are happening, and then kind of leave it to viewers. The thing is, we can watch you either way. The question is whether you would prefer, what I would prefer benefit the most. I just want to be happily hopping on and chatting with you guys. That's the goal, man. Justin Classic says that YouTube is the way to go. You listen to me on YouTube and Twitch. I rarely bother watching people live on YouTube, but if you move, I would watch me there. You would watch me there. I feel your streams to me are at least safe. Thank you, Selena. Selenia. Oh, I had to read it twice. Go to where it's safer for you with the most money is doing okay. I really got to think about that. Maybe I'll ask people on the weekly. I'll just put it out there for, put it up front. Hey, what's up, everyone? This is Soul. This is Warcraft Weekly, the show where something. I have a question for you guys. I want to ask right now before I lose you. And maybe I'll try to get that thought. It just sucks because like YouTube for growth feels weak, but it also kind of lets me reach out to the main audience, which are the people who watch me over on YouTube. Hello. Yeah. I'm like starting to like evolve my brain or evolve my thought process right now, because if I'm not as interested in becoming like a big streamer, I still don't plan on streaming any more than like 10 hours a week on average, a couple days out of the week. I'm not big on streaming, but I do enjoy taking the time to be on and present and interacting with folks and answering questions and yada, yada, yada. YouTube has a better long-term plan and way more discoverability, but you're also not really, I do commercial, but you are also not really an I do commercial guy, I think. I've turned down, if you're talking about advertisements and stuff. Okay, on yourself. Okay. Now speaking of sponsorships and stuff like that, I really think I need to like lower the bar, because I don't do any sponsored content, and to be honest, that's me just missing out on money. And I think I'll try to open myself to that stuff a little bit more. It just depends on what I can negotiate. What I'd love to do is to be able to just very overtly say, all right, folks, there's like 2 YouTubers that I watch. One of them is Philip DeFranco. And I think if you watch him enough, you'll be like, ooh, Soul's trying to do him, sort of. Shit. Oh, well, yeah, let's just go with that. It's like the Philip DeFranco of just games and just WoW or some shit. Anyway, what he does, somewhere in the middle of the show, he'll just straight up say, all right, guys, it's time to pay the bills. Here's our sponsor. And then he'll just do it. It's segmented on like the navigation bar so people can skip it. And like, that's it. And I'd love to, if I'm going to have deals, that's the kind of deal that I'd want. I'm not interested in sliding over or reeling people in with some sort of witty, some witty quip that slides over into an advertisement and make it funny and all that stuff. I don't care about that. I just want the check. Getting my own coffee brand. No, I don't know, because I like dark roasts. So something, yeah. I can't say breezy in it. And then there's a coffee shop. I don't know how big this franchise is. It's called Phil's Coffee. One of their blends is called Filtered Soul. I'm like, hey, that's me. I don't like the taste of it, but but I see that. Yeah, I feel like that's the sort of vibe that I want to have. And it's hard. I'm struggling with that, to create a kind of newsy format that is very measured on the opinions, because I don't want to lean too hard in whichever way direction. I'd rather just invite people in for conversations. Problem though is that obviously WoW is not in the best light. WoW and Blizzard are not in the best light right now. Complaints all over the place, the Blizzard lawsuits, that sort of thing. It really drags things down, and it makes, and it threatens to kind of turn people off who are like, okay, I'm interested in hearing about gaming, and then they're hearing about all this drama related stuff too. I can help you with your own coffee line if you're serious. The soulful blend. Full bodied, tastes like cookies and cream somehow. I'm sure Raid Shadow Legends will help you out. Yeah, I think I need to find I'll need to look into the legit sponsors who will actually cut checks and that sort of stuff. So this gives me a lot to think about, and I can't help but think out loud. Good thing this is Coffee with Soul, and I can say whatever the fuck I want. Oh yeah. Phil took a long time to get where he was at, and I know that he started off with very, I guess, bombastic, a very upfront, I don't give a shit sort of attitude, and then since then it became more measured. Cookies and cream coffee. Yeah, it's like pre-creamed, guys. This is amazing. No way, dude. No way. This stuff is, I don't know if you can see it. Okay, it's like, okay, let me just pour some more. This stuff is, ooh, that was almost a thing. Yeah, this thing is like Vanta Black. Okay, not really, because I'm pouring it slow, but no, this shit's black like the night. Buttered coconut. I used to have it with coconut oil. Back when I was like really hardcore on like a keto sort of diet. Delicious. Switching to YouTube, huh? Switching to YouTube. That'd be kind of interesting. You know, post a video at 8, half an hour later or so. Hey, stream is up, that sort of thing. Bulletproof coffee, yeah. I used to do. I used to like do a little bit of that. I know that they're like bulletproof coffee is like this kind of mix of, you know, the coffee, obviously coffee, some sort of like butter ish thing, coconut oil, and then something to kind of sweeten it up a little bit. I forgot exactly what it was that I did. I don't remember. I don't think I did butter. Yeah, I just did coconut oil. I tried butter and I was like, this is a bit much, bro. And then coconut oil is where I sort of settled on. And I don't have to wait 24 hours to post on. Yeah, that's true too. That's true too. Yeah, this is gonna be a different weekend. Yeah, different weekend. We'll see. We'll see, guys. So if you're not already, you know, make sure that you're following me over on Twitter or on the Discord channel, so that way, and I'll make an announcement. If I do it, then, you know, I'll wanna let y'all know.